In the heart of Canaan, beneath a sprawling canopy of stars, a child was born. A child destined for greatness and betrayal, dreams and despair. The air crackled with anticipation as Rachel, the beloved wife of Jacob, cried out in the throes of labor. It was a night like no other, the heavens themselves seeming to hold their breath, for this child was to be named Joseph. A dreamer whose fate would entwine with the threads of his family's legacy and the future of nations. Joseph's early years were marked by the splendor of being Jacob's favored son. Wrapped in a coat of many colors, he danced through the fields and played among the flocks, a beacon of light in his father's eyes. Yet his brothers, burdened by jealousy and resentment, watched from the shadows, their hearts darkening as Joseph recounted his dreams. Dreams where they bowed before him, a vision that stoked the fires of rivalry. As he grew, so did his dreams. One fateful day, he ventured to find his brothers in the fields, only to be met with scorn and hatred. Here comes that dreamer. In a moment of rage, they conspired against him, tossing him into a pit. A dark abyss that mirrored the depths of their animosity. Yet even in that darkness, Joseph's dreams flickered like a distant star, resilient and unwavering. Sold into slavery by his own flesh and blood, Joseph found himself in the land of Egypt. Stripped of his colorful coat, he was now just a nameless slave, yet his spirit remained unbroken. In Potiphar's house, he rose to prominence, his integrity and wisdom shining through the darkest of circumstances. But the winds of fate turned cruel. Falsely accused by Potiphar's wife, he was cast into prison, a place where hope seemed to flicker dimly. In the confines of his cell, Joseph remained steadfast. He interpreted dreams of fellow prisoners, his gift illuminating the gloom. Word of his abilities reached Pharaoh, who sought the one who could decipher his troubling dreams of famine and plenty. Joseph, summoned from the depths, stood before the mighty ruler, his heart pounding with a blend of fear and purpose. With clarity and conviction, he unraveled the meaning behind Pharaoh's dreams, foreseeing years of abundance followed by devastating famine. Impressed by his wisdom, Pharaoh elevated Joseph to the position of second in command, a prime minister tasked with preparing Egypt for the coming trials. In a whirlwind, Joseph transformed from a slave to a savior, orchestrating the collection of grain during the years of plenty. His foresight would not only save a nation, but also create a pathway for reconciliation with the very brothers who had cast him aside. When famine struck, Joseph's brothers came to Egypt in search of sustenance, unaware that the man before them was the brother they had betrayed. Joseph recognized them immediately, his heart torn between vengeance and compassion. Through a series of tests, he sought to reveal their true character, ultimately leading to an emotional reunion where forgiveness triumphed over bitterness. What you meant for evil, God meant for good. As time passed, Joseph's wisdom guided not only his family, but also the entire nation of Egypt. He bore two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, and his legacy grew, intertwining with the history of Israel. Yet, the shadows of his past lingered, a reminder of the trials that shaped him. As he lay on his deathbed, surrounded by family, He spoke of dreams yet to be fulfilled, of a promised land awaiting his descendants, a testament to the unwavering faith that had carried him through the storms of life. Joseph's life was a tapestry woven from threads of betrayal, resilience, and redemption. He left behind a legacy not merely of power, but of faith and forgiveness. A reminder that even in the darkest of nights, stars can shine brightly. As he drew his last breath, he made his brothers promise to carry his bones back to Canaan when the time came. A final act of faith in the promises of God, echoing through generations yet to come.